Hey y'all, so now with the pulse motor, I've got the magnetic bearing shaft here with computer fans on each side, just hollowed out and stuffed on there. Fit pretty well actually. North-south around the center. Got a drive coil in here, it's bifilar, many winds. And then I've got the internal coil, and I wrapped around the outside an external coil. And those are, oops, there we go. So I got my bifilar, goes inside, this one goes outside. Those go through, well, when they were hooked up to the little light that could, through a bridge rectifier and into a light. Still does that, just a little extra. And Hall sensor, resistor, transistor, battery. So, the external coils are actually counterclockwise. The bifilar, well, external and internal. Bifilar is clockwise, in case it makes a difference. And through the bridge rectifier, these come out. I think I got them in series, I think. Bridge rectifier into a cap and straight into 12 LEDs. One of them's burned out, so it's 11. Still a magical number. And you can see the cap right now is sitting at 0.14. I just shorted that out a little bit ago. And power source is my 12 volt. So, and that goes to the milliamp meter. Right. So turn the power on. A little flick. Comes up to speed pretty quick. Voltage climbs right up on that. And these all light up nice and pretty. So 2.61 sits across the cap going in there. And I'm pulling 50, almost exactly 50 milliamps. Got that set at 12 volts. Sounds like it's still speeding up a little bit, yeah. A little bit. So yeah, I can adjust that up, I'm sure, with the Hall, I know I can, with the Hall sensor. But 1650, I'm pushing 2 fans worth of air at 1650 RPM, plus the relative, those are the lights. Ow! And that was my finger on a fan. And the little light that could, I guess that makes 12. Alright. And that's not bad. Lots of air moving, 50 milliamps, and a little floodlight. Very little, granted, but here's the thing. Pull. So where let's do a double check. Call it 1670. Alright. Lights on. Oops. Gonna pull the lights off. So pull that lead. Lights got a residual glow from the cap. So no more load. Look, it's doing 1670. I'm still pulling 50 milliamps. Alright, so hook the load back up. Lights come on now. Oops, it's going to hit the floor if I'm not careful. Yeah. 1670. And 50 milliamps. So, anyhow, it's kind of cool. And I've got this set up. I can run this in, I've got another coil. Just using it for the Hall sensor mount right now. But I can hook this up in series with this bifilar and drop that to 30 milliamps and still get output. Hold on a second. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. Hold that. Take this. Put it in here. Okay, now these coils are in series, and actually halfway through this bifilar driver, I split and I go over here, Then I come back into the second half, the second winding of the bifilar. It's just how I've got it set up. Here are my lights. And there's my milliamp draw now. Down to about, I'd say 32 milliamps. And still doing 1600 RPM. 1620. So, 1600 RPM with 2 fans. And turn that way. And that light for 30 milliamps. Not bad. And yeah, I plan on putting another internal coil over here. So, I'll let you know how that goes. That's it. Cheers.